Hi everyone. I'm doing a short video just to kind of get your opinion on something I'm going to be working on. It's been kind of in the works for a while, but now I'm finally ready to venture into it. Some of you may have known, I've mentioned about possibly doing a YouTube channel, and I'm thinking about trying it slowly. And some of the videos that may come out are going to be a whole array of different things. Some may be silly, some may be serious, and we'll see where I go from there. Forgive me if it's a little choppy here and there, but I'll get better as we go. And I would love for all of you to come on this journey with me. We'll see how far it goes. It may only last for a short time. It may be a great thing. I'm just in it to shout out in the universe and in my own way and see if maybe I can help people. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the Pixie Palace. And today's Mindful Monday is going to be another different topic. I wanted to bring this to you today because I was inspired by a fellow content creator both on Hive as well as YouTube. And he really had a good point in this video about content creation. And I think it applies to all of us, whether we're a professional content creator, an occasional one, or it's just a concept that we're thinking of embarking on. And I'm kind of doing this very process he talked about right now. In some of my past videos, you probably have seen where I just turn on the camera and start talking. And those are usually the days I'm not very inspired by any particular topic, or maybe there are no messages being channeled through. Believe it or not, the universe does not talk to me every single day. So I don't like to force the process. And rather than not doing anything at all, I think it's important to at least put something of value out there. And it doesn't have to be a whole long thing. It can be just something to the point and something that will resonate for at least some people out there. And my friend Aid Torrent, I'll put his channel link below, he really had a good point in his video talking about turning the camera on and just having a conversation. And I've noticed that when I start doing this myself, just turn it on and start talking, that is when the magical content comes through. Now, it may not be the most professional, exciting stuff on the algorithm, but it really is something that is authentic. I sometimes have enough to do a few videos out of it, and it's really something that's dear to my heart normally, because when I start talking, I get in that flow. It's an energy that there is no resistance, that you're really at your best vibrational state. And that's usually when I start talking about different things. I even get inspired for future ideas. And maybe I mention something that might inspire somebody out there. Something that I would normally not talk about or even think that would affect anybody. And here I am, Monday the 18th, President's Day, and a hot mess because I've been editing all day and been doing other things. And I kept thinking of a couple ideas for Mindful Monday because I wanted to go back to the roots of what this series is all about, being mindful of things, being full of gratitude, and really understanding different facets of life in a different perspective. But for some reason, it just wasn't jiving. I think it was partly because I was so tired from editing one of my Splinterland videos, which I'm really focusing on right now, to be very honest. And while all this esoteric stuff is really dear to my heart, it's where I started from, I haven't felt as in the flow lately. So it's a little more sparing in some of the content. But having said all that, I also realized that doing the Splinterlands videos, I've actually been in the flow with those and really been in a joyous state. And I want to bring that back to my Mindful Monday series as well as my other content. And while I can't be everywhere at once, I'm starting to cut out things that no longer serve me. I noticed that I still want to have some aspect of that, the spiritual esoteric stuff. But I have not forgotten all of your support. You guys have been amazing in my path, and I hope to give you that continual support whether I do videos or not. Now, another thing I have been thinking about doing is going back to my weekly card readings, because I have a lot of card decks that I have not used for a while, so I'd like to see if I could get back into that. But they may not be the same as I originally done, because anytime I try to go back to the old formats and the roots of where I've been, I notice it doesn't seem to flow the right way. I actually get in a resistant state, and things they just don't jive. It's like I'm forcing the process. And it really dawned on me, because for a while that was really bothering me, because I really love all that stuff. I love watching other content creators who are in the spiritual realm and do the card readings. I firmly believe in it coming from the right practitioner. There are some card readers out there that I don't resonate with, or just are in it for personal gain. I don't go with that. But I noticed that I was getting really, really frustrated. I even tried card of the day that I used to do, both on social media and the videos. And I'd do it for a short time, and then I wouldn't do them anymore. So I don't want to show up for my audience like that. I don't want to show up for you guys doing only half-assed work, basically. I want to provide content, as I always say. So I kept butting heads even with myself, and I was like, why am I hitting resistance all the time? And I'm even trying not to force the issue. And it really finally dawned on me not that long ago that nothing ever will be the same once you have an awakening of some sort, or that you grow in such a impactful way in your life. It would never be exactly the same. You can do the same things that you used to, but it won't be the exact same energy, because you've grown, you've expanded, you're in your awareness, and you're looking at things in a different perspective, in a different light. And I don't know why that didn't occur to me before. I think I was so focused on the actual thing that I wanted to do, and I was thinking I was enforcing it, but I really was, because I had the idea of, I'll go back to exactly how that was. And that wasn't working. So now I realize that if I do try to dabble in that stuff again, it will be in a new way. It will be in a new energy. And in that can provide you guys a different message or a different perspective. And I think that's good for everyone. It's a real win-win. Because once you realize that your self-growth can help you go further in your path, and also help others that you share your knowledge with, I think it's really, really a beautiful thing, because it's like that butterfly effect. It not just changes your life, it changes others around you. And not that it has to be this world-changing thing, and it doesn't even have to be huge, but it can be enough for yourself or for others to take a direction maybe they wouldn't have. Another person who actually helped me see things in a different way, among several others, was Freedom Seeker. I did a video on him and his journey at that time, through one of my past videos, Friday Freedom, I think it was, that series I tried to do. And his path was very important. And that's another example of him being authentic, just turning the camera on and just speaking his truth. And when you turn on the camera and speak your truth, you have no idea who's watching that video, who actually needs that at that particular moment. And when you know you can at least empower someone for the better, at least one person, that's a game changer. That can change your whole life. And sometimes you may not always know who it is. They may not always comment. They may not always subscribe. But they're still out there. They still need that content to relate to resonate with. And maybe it will be enough to help them in their journey and fuel them to a better path. And even though I was on an okay path, I was kind of in a weird time dealing with what was going on in the world, 2020, need we say more. And it really helped me know that I wasn't alone. And his truth really spoke to me. And if you're on the fence about doing videos, if you're on the fence about being vulnerable on the camera, I understand that. I mean, it's scary at first, to be really honest. Some people are more natural than others. It took me some time. It took me some time to be natural. But once I realized, hey, I'm me. Take it or leave it. And that's what helped me become more natural, more engaged in the content. And Brandyn, Freedom Seeker, he was right out of the gate. Very natural, and I'm proud of the progress he's made, and I wish him much love and much luck on that. So yeah, there are people who empower me as well, and I think we all have the power to do that. We just need to find the way to do it. So thank you for allowing me to use your idea that was in your video. I think this little ramble really was a good thing for me, as well as I hope for you guys. I'm sorry if it's a little raw or if I was umming a lot, but I wanted to show you that you can do this as well. If you have a truth that you feel the world will benefit from, turn on that camera. It doesn't have to be as long as this video. It can be about 5 minutes or even 2 minutes. You can say a lot in 2 minutes. But when you have that gift to empower others like that, when you have the power to really help others, to really show them that they can do it too, that they can go out on their path and speak their truth, be authentic, and yeah, not everyone's going to agree with it. But when you are in that energy, it really doesn't matter. Because you know you're being true to yourself. As I go back to the very first video I did on YouTube, which you saw earlier, I see the growth. I see the way I've changed my views and the way many of you have helped contribute to that. And I thank you for that. And I'm excited to see the next year, to see how much I'll have changed then. And yeah, have a beautiful week. I love you guys. Keep empowering others, but most of all, empower yourself. So until the next time, to know thyself is to know thy truth. Namaste.